this week, Big Ten Player of the Week, ESPNW Player of the Week. He just surpassed 1,000 career rebounds. You don't seem too excited about that stuff in post-game press conferences. Do you take time to kind of enjoy it during the season, or are you too focused on team goals and next game?
I definitely focus more on team goals in the next game because I don't want to get caught up too much in that and just want to stay focused on the team, just what we can do for the next game, just to improve on ourselves. Because even though I had a good game, we still only won back a few points against Penn State. So I think it's just staying focused on the long-term goal.
All right, so why you stay focused on the goal? Your teammates kind of take a moment to kind of realize, 42 and 14 is a crazy game. I don't care, man, woman, child, whatever. It's a crazy numbers. Were your teammates more excited than you were about it?
Yeah, they were. Especially after the game, they gave me a lot of love. They jumping on my back and stuff. So yeah, they gave me a lot of energy. So.
Alright, so at least someone enjoyed it.
I mean, I enjoyed it. I'm not gonna lie. I enjoyed it.
All right, so senior year, a lot of people arguably think you're arguably the best big in the country. Gino Auriemma comes out after you guys long loss and essentially says you're unguardable. That's one heck of a stamp to have. If you want to, just looking back on high school freshman year, your transformation to this point, what do you think of your progression? If you could take a moment, to step out of next game mindset and think about what you've been able to accomplish so far.
There's definitely been a lot of growth. Definitely coming in from my freshman year in high school to my freshman year in college to now. Just trying to, I think coming with the mindset every day, just trying to get better at something every year. Just trying to improve my game every year at something, improve my conditioning, or just if I could just pick one thing every year, I think that's what helped me get to where I am now.
All right, then after as you were just talking about your final year, talk about your progression. What's it like sharing your final collegiate season?
It's amazing to have her here on the court with me, and just being able to give her everything I know and help her along, and I'm just glad that she's back on the court after her injury, and I'm just excited to be able to have this final year with her.
All right, so what was it like that first moment when you guys in the conference game or something? We've seen a couple lineups where the Joneses are on the floor together. What is that like? The mind melds or what now on defense, or seeing her get a rebound and power through kind of thing.
Yeah, I think I always get just a little bit more excited whenever she makes a great move or gets a great finish. Just because she's my sister, so I think that adds to it. And then just sometimes on defense, on offense, I'll see her, we just, I don't know, just this sibling connection thing. I see her and she knows she's looking for me too. So it's just, I don't know, it's cool.
Right. How often prior? Because there's obviously an age gap. How often did you guys get to play on the same team?
We actually played a lot together when we were younger. Because she played up a few years.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah.
So that's why I was wondering where the connection came from outside.
Yeah.
That's not bad at all. All right, so Penn State's assistant coach. Obviously, you guys aren't in the opposing team press conferences, but she was raving about your style of play. And talked about the little things. You just mentioned you adding a little bit, one thing or a couple things every year as you've gotten better. Really fundamentally sound, and she really loved the way that you rebound. Not 6'5", not 6'6", playing over the rim, kind of under the rim, established position, but just that old school way of playing. How do you go about establishing that type of position, especially with the type of attention you command? It's not hard to imagine that they send sometimes two people to take care of you and keeping you off the glass.
Yeah. I think it's just a mindset, just wanting to go after every rebound and just having that fight to get to the ball, to go after the ball, and then just getting myself in a position, just locating the defense and the ball, just so I know where to go, where the ball's going to bounce off of, and try and go after it.
All right, talking about getting better on the offensive side, you see a lot of them. Sometimes you look very surprised when you only see one person. Imagine the excitement when it's where is it coming from? One of those moments in, I want to say, Penn State game, you were down on this left block, the double came baseline. Now, I don't know if you saw it, but you turned right once you turned to your right. And it's you pinned your defender back into the person coming to set the double. So I was just saying, is it more of do you see the double coming all the time? Or is it sometimes you just feel that presence and know when to go?
Yeah, sometimes I just feel the presence on one side and I know which way to go, and then they cut me off. It's what counter to do.
I just had to ask. I've been telling I was talking to my mom about the game. My mom's a big basketball fan, and I was just she's amazing. Like, I've never seen somebody pin their defender to the double. I didn't know if you knew it, so I had to.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
I had to pick it up. I think it was in the third quarter. So down on this block, the double came. She came baseline. I didn't see you like visually pick her up, so I just had to ask you about it.
Probably
so like she came, you gave her your original defender fake left, so she moves, turn inside, go left-handed layup, and she hit the
other defender.
The double. Like the person coming to set the double was putting on the base, and I was like, all right.
Yeah, I probably was like looking for the double team to come middle, and it didn't. So then I just
like for whatever reason it came backside, and I was like, that's new. All right, so you and Shatori coming to you guys are coming to the end of your 4-year journey. What's it like for you being that type of player that you are, with arguably one of the best shooters in the country? It's always people talk about getting a dominant big. Surrounding you with shooters, you have one heck of a shooter.
Yeah, definitely.
What's that like?
I think it's great. Just like I feel like we take the pressure off of each other. So like we can get it inside and kick it out because if the double team comes and kick it out, and I know she's gonna knock it down. Or if she's getting heated up, like she can throw it in, release some of the pressure. So I think it's just a give and take between us, and it just it's worked really well for us for the last 4 years.
I think that's an understatement. I asked you guys a couple times this year, like at media day, about the senior leadership. And Iowa, you guys faced some adversity. Iowa got a little sketchy there for a little bit. Then you guys got your feedback on that. Was there a moment where you guys said something to you to kind of steady everybody? Or?
I think it's after we came out at halftime, after we came out from the locker room and we had our huddle before we went and talked to Coach B, I think we just try to get everybody locked in back in, focusing, like saying this is like we're 0-0 right now, and then we're gonna finish this half and we're gonna win this half.
You guys definitely did that. Having a freshman point guard, you had several point guards. Destiny's really talented, obviously, but to have that, to be a floor general, to have two senior players, how easy is it for you guys to kind of just, fall back and let her really lead from a floor general standpoint?
I feel like she embraces that role, so I think it was kind of easy to let her do what she does. So I think just having her back and like keeping her motivated, keep pushing her forward, like teaching her things that we know from the past, and just she's a quick learner, so she picks it up really well. So I think just going forward for the next 3 years.
And then lastly, everyone raves about your offense, what you do on that side. I appreciate your defense a lot. So, you want to talk about if you could walk through some of the things where, again, kind of playing underneath the rim. We got Fraser, gets a lot of help. Kind of you with the Tim Duncan style of get the stops, his position defense. How important is that for your team, that while you're not necessarily the over-the-top rim protector, you're still anchoring the defense?
I think it's important just to know that I'm gonna have their back. Like if they get beat, I'm gonna be there to help and just take care of my job. Take care of the post players. There's some great post players in the Big Ten, so just taking care of my job and my role, doing that so we can get stuff on defense.
Lastly, you guys are like midway through the season to this point. Her coach, I think, one game, it was a road game. Talked about you guys working on your wiring, championship wiring, where you guys will go obviously get goals. Obviously not at your peak. What do you feel you guys need to work on to reach your peak, and how far away do you think you guys are from, that ideal place?
Definitely need to work on, I think, our defense a lot. But we're heading in the right direction. We had a good practice today coming off of a couple games where our defense kind of waned a little bit. So I think this practice definitely showed how we can play defense and that we can get stops. So I think just putting that into game time and playing for 40 minutes and playing defense for 40 minutes and not letting up, I think. So we're pretty close. Just gotta keep working at it and not let up.
And then lastly, just for you, again, final question. What's it been like, with the coaching staff you guys have? How much of a role have they played into your development with Coach Freeze?
Definitely a lot. They're always available to get in the gym whenever you need to get in the gym. They're always pushing me to be better, between film, getting on the court. They're always bringing something new. And just all the coaches and all the great minds and knowledge they have, I'm just always willing to learn something new.